Hi, welcome to the Kitchen Revolution with Asahi Kasei. Today I'm going to show you a really interesting recipe that is oil-free, healthy, high in protein because we're using seafood with that little Indian tadka. It's a curry leaf fish roulade, and what's beautiful about it is it has the Indian flavors that we love, curry leaf and chilies. So the first thing we're going to do is marinate our fish and put it aside. I've got a really beautiful fillet of ravas here. You can use fish that's been filleted lengthwise because we are going to be rolling it up later on into what is called a roulade. A roulade is usually a stuffed roll of either chicken or fish. So the first thing we're going to add to our marinade is some chili flakes, a little bit of garlic, just a smidgen of olive oil to help all the flavors come together. Use your hands to rub the spices and the olive oil into the fish well so that the flavors are incorporated into it, and just put the marinated fish aside for a little while for the flavors to be absorbed. For the filling, we need a little bit of oil, mustard seeds, one of the most intrinsic flavors in the Indian kitchen, curry leaves. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of Sambar masala, which is going to give this dish its intrinsic flavor. Just about 30 seconds or so, and add in your tomato puree and leave it to cook for a little while. So my tomato puree is slightly reduced. I'm now going to add a little bit of tamarind pulp, a little pinch of sugar to balance the flavors because Indian tomatoes and tamarind tend to be a little on the sour side, salt. So we're going to let this cook down. So now that all our prep has been done, it's time for me to roll the roulade. I'm going to show you a revolutionary product today. Here is Asahi Kasei Premium Wrap. It's one of the most revolutionary cling wraps I've ever used. And the reason we're using this today is because it is one of the few cling wraps that you can immerse into boiling water. In this case, you just open the box, pull out as much cling wrap as you need, close the box, press it down where the thumb mark is shown, and pull it off. Have you ever seen any cling wrap behave so easily? The other great thing about this is if it sticks together, you can pull it apart. It's not possible with any other cling wrap. It's an absolute pleasure to work with this wrap. I've never had so much fun in my kitchen, and you're going to see why. So we have our fillet of fish that has been marinating. I'm going to lay it out here. And then spread the little reduction of tomatoes that you had made. So watch this carefully because this is very important in a roulade. We've got the first bit of the fillet rolled up, and now I'm going to use the cling wrap to keep going with this. This is why Asahi Kasei Premium Wrap really works, because if it was any other cling wrap at this point, I would be fighting the cling wrap because it was stuck together. But here, as you can see, I'm moving very, very smoothly. So there you go, my fillet is all rolled up and ready to go. Now pull it towards yourself to tighten the roulade, and then roll it up like you would roll up a sweet or a chocolate. Now that I have control over my roulade, I need a stickier surface to actually finish it. So we're going to move this down, spread it out, and finish rolling up the roulade. So now my roulade is nice and tight the way I would like it. We're going to clip it with a wooden pin to stop it from opening up and put this aside. Now we need to get some water boiling to actually boil the roulade. Once your water is nice and boiling, simply drop your roulade into it. So as you can see, I have put together a really delicious meal that I can serve up at any time. It's ideal for the tiffin. Leave it wrapped up and put it into your tiffin box. Warm it up in the microwave with the Asahi wrap on it and serve it up for lunch. Such a wonderful product. It allows you to cook, it allows you to store. I can actually make the roulades ahead of time and be the hostess with the mostest by just serving them up when I need to. So my roulade is now ready and I'm going to take it out of the hot water and plate it up.